to welcome you to the December 19th episode of Laid Back History's 2024 Advent Calendar, brought to you by the National Road Heritage Corridor. Let's see what we're talking about today.
Thanks for the opportunity to talk about Baker Alley and Uniontown along the National Road and their historical significance. In pre-Civil War slavery days, Uniontown was in a unique geographic position with respect to both slavery and freedom. Slaveholders traveled across the National Road, often with enslaved persons with them. Freedom seekers themselves were able to use the National Road as a boundary of sorts between the contested area south of the road and the more free soil area to the north of the road. Uniontown itself, as a county seat, was often the site of court proceedings pertaining to the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850. So there was this unique dynamic in the 1840s and 1850s around Uniontown. Baker Alley in particular has a unique story. And the story is a combination of the various individuals that resided in and around Baker Alley. One of those individuals was a man named Raleigh Bogus, who was a freedom seeker that sought refuge in Uniontown in 1843. Raleigh Bogus had been enslaved in what was then Harrison and Marion County, Virginia, now West Virginia. And in 1840, he fled slavery and found a home in Uniontown. And Raleigh Bogus was known in freedom as Bogus Johnson, and he helped found the John Wesley AME Zion Church. That was very close to Baker Alley. So taken together, the John Wesley Church and Baker Alley formed an enclave for freedom seekers prior to the Civil War, and became very well known as a place where freedom seekers could attain refuge, could find a good meal and overnight stay assistance, and in some cases could find long-term residence in a protected area. And as the 1840s proceeded, and with the passage of the Fugitive Slave Law in 1850, Baker Alley, with the population of both free African Americans and freedom seekers, became a very important refuge for all freedom seekers during that time. And the founders of that community became more aggressively strident in their anti-slavery efforts. And Baker Alley, in history, even to the present day, carries a tremendous amount of historical significance for the southwestern Pennsylvania region with respect to freedom and the Underground Railroad. Thank you very much for the opportunity to briefly present this summary of Baker Alley.